This HAN Network video is brought to you by Black Horse Garage. On the campus of Danbury High School, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Fall Sports Tour. I'm Frank Granito, sitting alongside the Hatters football captains. They are Diante Vines, Solomon, James, and Fabio DeOliveira. Boys, thank you for taking time with us. Diante, let me start with you, man. Before we get into the preseason camp, let's look back on the summer. What were the Hatters doing in the offseason to make sure everyone stayed in shape and we're ready to go when you guys got into camp?
All offseason, we were lifting, working out on the field, looking over plays, studying. This team is really going to be good this year. Everybody's buying into everything. So the whole summer we just bought into everything Coach said, and we're going strong this summer.
Solomon, we were talking off the air, and as Deontay said, everyone buying in. That's something you guys are really preaching. What role does this group, as the captains of this team, play in getting everyone to buy in and really get behind Coach and the goal for this year's team?
Well, the first thing we have to do is we have to lead by example. It starts with us. If we're not doing something to the best of our ability, and then everyone looks at it as they could do just as bad as we're doing. So if we do everything to the best of our ability, then they just have to follow off and do what we're doing. Because if they don't, then they're the one that looks out of line.
And Fabio, now you guys are starting to put the pads back on. Camp is underway. Let's talk a little bit about the emotions and the feelings being back out there on the field with your teammates and getting the season going.
We're ready, man. We're hungry. After last season, grind all summer long. We're ready for our first scrimmages, get our first game training Catholic. We're just get some pads popping, ready to go.
Let's talk a little bit about last season. You guys said maybe a little underachieving on your end. How do those emotions motivate this group now as you head into the 2017 year?
They're not ready. They think the same team as last year is not. They're not ready. That's all I gotta say. Watch out. We're coming, baby.
Yeah, you heard.
Solomon, well, let me ask you this now. As you guys get ready for week one, you get Trinity Catholic. You go through preseason. What's the mentality of this team? What are you trying to get out of camp this year?
Well, we have to refresh on everything that we learned last year and not make the same mistakes as last year. We need everyone at their tip-top shape. And another thing that we're doing is, in practice, we just turning up the intensity because last year's practice wasn't as intense as it should have been.
Now, Deontay, for you outside of this group sitting here, who are some of the other guys on the team we should keep an eye out for that are going to make an impact for the Hatters?
You should keep an eye out on a junior, RJ Hopkins and Jack Pompey. They've been working hard this offseason, a lot of lifting. Jack is a good running back. He's fast, shifty, and he can run you over. RJ has really good hands, and he plays both sides of the ball. Me and him play safety. You should watch out for both of them.
All right, guys, a couple rapid-fire questions. We're going to go down the line here for everyone. First one being pregame meal. What's your go-to?
Some Skittles. That's my favorite thing.
I have to go with the classic Bagel Man before every home game. You already know bacon, egg, and cheese with a little bit of hot sauce.
I just want some candy bars. I want some energy and maybe a little Red Bull, maybe. That's no good, though.
Coach is going to love that answer. All right, guys, go-to pump-up song. Who do you want to hear?
I have to go with – that's a hard one. I have to go with Jadakiss, actually.
All right. What do you got there?
T Grizzly, first day out.
Or I agree with Deontay. Same thing.
All right, game you're most excited for this year. Which one would it be?
I'm excited for every game, but week 2, I think we're going to pull something off that day. And then the last game of the season versus Richfield, we always want some Tiger Blood.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Tiger Blood, that's what we want.
Solomon?
I'm looking for the Richfield game because with all the emotion that happened during passing league this year, I'm ready for that game. But first, I have to go week 1, get the season started off right, and beat Trinity Catholic.
That'll definitely be a good one with the Crusaders and the Hatters squaring off. Last question, guys. One word to describe this year's team.
Fresh, new, ready to go.
Intensity.
Hungry.
All right. Boys, great job today. Good luck the rest of camp. Can't wait to see you and the Hatters out there on the gridiron this fall.
Thanks for having us.
All-State DB.
Here we go. Alongside the captains of the Danbury Hatters football team, this is the HAN Network's 2017 Fall Sports Tour.
Watch out.
Stay tuned as we roll on through the rest of the conference.
Thank you.